Hi there, I'm sitting here with Susanna Diamond, and we're talking about the upcoming retreat in May. And you were just saying about you sitting with your sister and you had an interesting thing happening about it. What was it?
Oh, yeah. So we had a conversation today about feeling alive and joyful for real. And I shared a bit about like how energy works and how in our society we are basically living under survival most of the time. And because we are dominant by shame, guilt, fear. So we go into a very narrow way of living. We're getting kind of selfish, and we think about not procrastination, but let's say it. So basically, when we are in the lower frequency, we get there's not possible to be connected to true joy, and this is why people start to buy things and they get it like a quick fix of so-called happiness or joy, but it's not for real. So this is why people need to buy new houses, new cars, new things, because it's like they want that rush. Same with internet, where you get a dopamine kick. And it was so interesting to talk with my sister, because she shared like, yeah, but this doesn't even give me anything anymore. And so I explained to her about energies and the importance of, for example, Dearmouring and moving sexual energy, not for the sake of having sex, but actually moving energy, life force energy through the body and releasing blockages. Because when we do that, we come in contact with higher frequencies, which actually makes us feel joyful for real. And this is so much, I think, the essence of induction. How can we decondition our behavior, our mental patterns, our survival mechanisms? We can be more joyful for real.
This is really interesting, because I had a conversation with Marco earlier today about men's work and, people's work, but we talked about men. And the topic was the same. It was basically, so you have a person who is conditioned and living the life out of habits, out of addictions, out of like fast, shallow living, just like next, to feel alive. Because if that stops, person feels not dead, but like, where is life?
Yeah.
And then the conversation was, or the question was, what is better, to have a conversation with someone, like a coaching conversation, one-to-one type thing, and try to awaken them through conversation, or to put them through the induction, which is the 7-day retreat, and initiate the actual experience of being like that. So which one is more, which one is faster to transform?
Yeah.
And I actually think it's better to come to the retreat first, because it gives you the actual experience. We don't just talk about it. You actually do it. You actually live the experience for 7 days. And then after that, it's much easier to keep the practice up and catch yourself when you're falling into the addiction or behavior that's actually just masking. How do you feel about that? Do you feel?
Yeah, I feel that is correct, because most people don't have that injection of true life. They don't have the injection or the plugging, the direct experience of just feeling like, I can move my body, I can dance, I can move freely, I can laugh, I can joy, I can be silly. Like, so many people love that, but they don't have access to it, because the older we become, the more stiff and rigid we become, because we're running the same pattern based on survival. So I think, this is why I think induction is amazing, because we go into it's life. We release aliveness in people's bodies. And when we do that, that we get creative, we feel more joyful, we feel more love and appreciation to the world and to the people around us. So I definitely agree to the deep dive.
So basically a thumbs up for the retreats.
Yeah. And it's so funny regarding like, because this is why I think this work is so potent, because we want to shift the way we live in society today. Like, this is actually this is what I love to do. I want to support people to become more alive. It's not only about trauma healing, it's actually about living. And today I'm in a church, and here is where I'm also going to have my book release and in a few months. But so this is 300 people. We're in a church and we're going to sing medicine songs and just mantras and talking about raising energy and becoming alive, because this is what people love. So I just need to show it. It's amazing. Look at this place.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Big.
Majestic, yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, Susanna, so you don't have that much time, so it was really nice just touching base.
Yeah.
So induction is happening 15th to 21st of May in Spain. And yeah, let's just say goodbye for now, and we'll talk again soon.
Where do they reach us?
We're going to put it in the description below. I think we'll just put a link below.
A link in the description. Perfect.
All right, have fun in the church.
And so if you have any question, reach out, and I can assure you it's going to be a really life-changing and rebooting experience. Looking forward.
I mean, I catch myself every time, like, we know this. We know it is, but it's really difficult to relate to people to actually get it.
Always.
But, yeah, I know. Anyway, have fun.
Thank you for saying that.
Ciao.
Bye.
Later.